8 things you should never tell anyone if you are between 60 and 80 years old. As we age, life offers us unique wisdom. These lessons often center not on what we say, but on what we choose to keep private. Between the ages of 60 and 80, our experiences become richer, our perspectives deeper, and our sense of self more resilient. Yet, with this maturity comes the realization that not every thought, feeling, or piece of information needs to be shared. In fact, safeguarding certain aspects of our lives can bring profound peace, protect relationships, and maintain personal dignity. Here are 8 things to keep private that offer not just discretion but a sense of empowerment and serenity. If you enjoyed this video, give it a thumbs up. Don't forget to subscribe and turn on notifications so you never miss an update. 1. Details about your finances. Money is a deeply personal topic, one that carries more weight than just numbers in a bank account. For those of us between 60 and 80, our financial stability often represents the culmination of decades of hard work, sacrifices, and careful planning. Yet with this financial independence comes the need for discretion. Sharing too much about your financial situation can lead to unexpected and often undesirable outcomes. Discussing your finances, whether your wealth, savings, or income, can change the dynamics of your relationships in ways you might not anticipate. Family members, friends, or even casual acquaintances may unconsciously begin to see you differently. While their intentions may be kind, conversations about money have a way of shifting the focus, causing them to see you as a resource or someone they can depend on for financial help. Beyond personal relationships, there's another risk: vulnerability. Sharing too much about your financial standing can make you a target for unsolicited advice, manipulation, or in some cases, exploitation. As we age, maintaining our independence becomes even more critical, and protecting your financial privacy is essential to safeguarding that independence. Your finances are not just a reflection of what you own, but also of your choices, values, and priorities. To share too freely about them is to invite others into a space that should remain uniquely yours. Your money represents your security, your plans for the future, and your ability to navigate the years ahead with confidence. By keeping this part of your life private, you not only shield yourself from potential misunderstandings but also reinforce your autonomy. Furthermore, discussing money can inadvertently invite judgment. Whether you have much or little, others may project their opinions onto your choices, questioning how you spend, save, or invest. These judgments, however unintentional, can create unnecessary stress or tension. Your financial decisions are yours alone, rooted in your unique circumstances and needs. They are not up for debate or validation at this stage in life. Financial privacy is more than a practical measure, it's an act of self-respect. It allows you to live free from the weight of others' expectations and opinions, giving you the space to enjoy what you've built without distraction. By keeping your finances to yourself, you spare relationships from the strain of money's unspoken implications and preserve the integrity of your interactions. Here, in this quiet act of discretion, you claim the power to define your life on your own terms, untethered by the opinions or expectations of others. Let your financial story be one you write for yourself, quietly and confidently. This silence isn't secrecy. It's wisdom, born of years of experience, and a deep understanding of what truly matters. 2. Your health challenges. Our health as we age becomes an intimate narrative, a story written over decades of life's triumphs, trials, and the inevitable passage of time. It is natural, even comforting, to share this journey with others, whether as a way to connect, seek support, or simply to feel heard. Yet there is wisdom in choosing when and with whom to share the details of our health challenges. This discretion is not about secrecy, but about preserving dignity, autonomy, and peace of mind. When we openly discuss every ache, diagnosis, or medical procedure, we risk unintentionally shaping how others perceive us. People may begin to see us not for our strength, resilience, or individuality, but through the lens of vulnerability. Well-meaning family and friends might start treating us with excessive caution or sympathy, intentions rooted in care, but often diminishing the sense of capability we hold dear. Such shifts in perception, however subtle, can alter the dynamics of our relationships, sometimes making us feel smaller or more fragile than we truly are. There is also the matter of unsolicited advice. When we share health concerns, we open ourselves to a flood of opinions, remedies, and suggestions. While these may come from a place of kindness, they can often feel overwhelming or even invasive. Keeping our health challenges private allows us to reclaim control over how we navigate this deeply personal aspect of life. It allows us to choose our own path, guided by trusted medical professionals and our inner wisdom, without the weight of others' judgments or expectations. Privacy here is an act of self-care, a way to protect not only our physical well-being but also our mental and emotional balance. Furthermore, sharing too openly about health can sometimes lead us to internalize the limitations others project onto us. A condition or challenge once frequently spoken of can take on a larger presence in our minds, shaping how we see ourselves. By holding these details close, we give ourselves the space to focus on our capabilities, our goals, and the joys that remain within our reach. Our identity is far richer than any diagnosis or treatment plan. It is a tapestry woven with memories, relationships, and the passions that still ignite our spirits. This doesn't mean we should never speak of our health. There are moments when sharing is necessary, even healing, when we need the support of a trusted confidant or the guidance of a loved one. But discretion allows us to choose these moments with care, ensuring that our story is shared only with those who will hold it gently and honor its significance. Our health is a journey we each walk uniquely. It reflects the strength we've shown in overcoming obstacles and the courage we display in facing new challenges. By protecting this journey, we honor the dignity of our experiences and maintain the independence that defines us. Let us embrace the quiet power of privacy, creating a space where our health, our struggles, and our triumphs remain ours to navigate on our terms. This silence is not a withdrawal, but a declaration of strength, a reminder that our worth is far greater than the sum of our physical challenges. Through discretion, we preserve the fullness of our identity and the peace that comes from living authentically, guided by our own inner compass. 3. Family conflicts and secrets. Family is the foundation upon which much of our lives are built, a web of connections woven with love, shared experiences, and sometimes inevitable challenges. Within this web are stories that bind us together, moments of joy that brighten our memories and struggles that test our bonds. Yet not every thread of this tapestry is meant to be exposed to the world. The conflicts, secrets, and private matters within a family are sacred, deserving of protection and care. When we share family conflicts or secrets beyond the circle of those directly involved, we open a door to unintended consequences. A casual mention of an old dispute or a painful memory can stir emotions that were long settled, reawakening wounds that had begun to heal. Worse still, these revelations can spark misunderstandings or judgments from outsiders, leading to further discord or even embarrassment for those involved. Every family has its imperfections, moments we wish had unfolded differently, but airing them publicly does little to resolve them, often adding unnecessary weight to already delicate situations. Choosing to keep family matters private is not about hiding the truth. It is about honoring the dignity of the people we care about. By holding these stories close, we create a safe space where conflicts can be addressed within the family, free from the scrutiny of others. This choice reflects a commitment to harmony, a desire to preserve the bonds that unite us, even when tested by hardship. Silence in this context is an act of love. It is a way of protecting not just the individuals involved, but also the collective spirit of the family. Families are living entities, constantly growing and evolving. Sharing their most vulnerable moments with those outside their circle can freeze them in time, reducing complex relationships to singular narratives that fail to capture their depth. Furthermore, when we speak of family matters to outsiders, we risk creating unnecessary tension within our relationships. Even the best-intentioned listener may form opinions or judgments that influence how they view us or our loved ones. These judgments, however subtly expressed, can impact our interactions and create a sense of discomfort or strain. As we grow older, the importance of preserving family harmony becomes ever more apparent. Our role often shifts to that of a guiding presence, someone who carries the wisdom of experience and can offer perspective in moments of conflict. By choosing discretion, we set an example for younger generations, teaching them the value of respect and the strength found in handling sensitive matters with care. Of course, there may be times when sharing a family challenge is necessary, when seeking support or guidance from a trusted confidant or professional. In these moments, discretion still plays a crucial role. Sharing only what is essential and doing so with respect for those involved ensures that the conversation remains constructive and rooted in care. Family conflicts and secrets are not burdens to be hidden in shame. They are opportunities for growth, understanding, and reconciliation. But these opportunities can only be realized when approached with thoughtfulness and discretion. By keeping these matters within the family, we create an environment where healing and resolution are possible, free from external interference. Let us honor the sanctity of our families by protecting their private stories. In doing so, we preserve not only the dignity of our loved ones but also the strength of the bonds that tie us together. This choice is not one of avoidance, but of profound respect, a recognition that some aspects of life are too precious to share lightly. In silence, we find a powerful expression of love, one that safeguards the integrity of our family while allowing its roots to deepen and its branches to grow stronger. 4. Your age and its limitations. Age is a quiet marker of time's passage, a number that reflects the years we've spent navigating life's joys and challenges. Yet it is not the essence of who we are. Sharing your age too openly or discussing it frequently can unintentionally invite assumptions, both from others and from yourself, that diminish the fullness of your identity. While it is natural to acknowledge the years, the way we frame them has profound effects on how we experience life and how others perceive us. When you frequently talk about your age, well-meaning individuals may begin to view you through the lens of limitation rather than possibility. They might treat you with undue caution, subtly shift their expectations, or make comments that, while kindly meant, suggest they see you as less capable. These interactions, over time, can erode your confidence, creating an invisible boundary that makes you second-guess your own abilities. Worse still, you may begin to internalize these perceptions, placing unnecessary restrictions on yourself and holding back from opportunities to grow, explore, or contribute. But age is not a limitation, it is a testament to your resilience. It reflects the vast reservoir of knowledge, wisdom, and experience that only comes from having lived through life's seasons. The richness of your journey is not defined by a number but by the lessons learned, the memories created, and the passions that still burn brightly within you. Choosing to focus less on your age and more on your actions allows you to live in a way that defies stereotypes. Instead of dwelling on what society might expect from someone of a certain age, you can celebrate the vitality, curiosity, and strength that continue to shape your life. You become a living example that it is not age but attitude that determines how fully we live. It's also important to recognize that discussing age too often can shift your own focus away from what truly matters. Constantly bringing up your years might inadvertently reinforce fear or doubts about time slipping away, diverting your energy from the present moment. Life is not measured by how much time we have left, but by how deeply we live in the time we are given. This doesn't mean you should hide your age or feel ashamed of it. On the contrary, embracing your years with quiet confidence can inspire others and serve as a powerful reminder that every stage of life has its own unique beauty. The key is to let your life speak for itself. Show the world your curiosity, your drive, and your capacity to grow. Let your kindness and wisdom shine through, not as a function of your age but as a reflection of your character. When we let go of the need to constantly reference our age, we open the door to new possibilities. We allow ourselves to be seen not as a number but as individuals with boundless potential. By reframing how we approach this topic, we remind ourselves and others that life doesn't stop at a certain point, it evolves, offering opportunities for growth, connection, and discovery. So resist the urge to let your age define you. Instead, let it be a quiet backdrop to the vibrant, ever-unfolding story of your life. Embrace each day with the understanding that you are not limited by the years behind you but empowered by the wisdom they've given you. In this mindset lies true freedom, a way of living that celebrates who you are in the present, regardless of the number that marks your years. 5. Your personal beliefs. Your personal beliefs are the unseen threads that weave together the story of your life. These beliefs, whether rooted in faith, philosophy, or hard-earned experience, reflect the depth of your journey and the unique lens through which you see the world. They are personal treasures formed through moments of triumph, doubt, and reflection, moments that belong only to you. However, openly sharing your beliefs too often or insisting on their validation from others can lead to unintended consequences. In a world of diverse perspectives, your truth may not always resonate with those around you, and attempts to explain or defend it might spark conflict or misunderstanding. The beauty of belief lies in its intimacy. It doesn't require external approval to hold its value. When you choose to hold your beliefs close, you protect the peace they bring you. The energy once spent trying to explain or justify can instead be channeled into living those beliefs fully and authentically. People learn far more about your values from your actions than from your words. By embodying your convictions with grace and humility, you set an example that can inspire others without the need for debate. This doesn't mean you should never share your beliefs, but discretion allows you to choose when and with whom to do so. Sharing in moments of genuine connection can deepen relationships and foster mutual respect. However, the decision to keep certain aspects of your beliefs private isn't about secrecy. It's about honoring the sanctity of what you hold dear. These beliefs are a part of your soul, and they deserve the protection of your silence when the world feels too noisy or judgmental to fully appreciate them. By safeguarding your personal beliefs, you allow them to remain a steady source of strength and guidance. They are a foundation upon which you can stand tall, regardless of the opinions or perspectives that surround you. This quiet confidence not only enriches your life but also preserves the dignity and autonomy that come with knowing that your inner world is yours alone. 6. Acts of charity and generosity. Generosity is one of the most profound expressions of humanity, a reflection of kindness that transcends material measures. Whether it's a financial contribution, a helping hand, or time spent uplifting others, acts of charity illuminate the goodness within us. Yet, the true beauty of giving lies in its purity, in its ability to exist without expectation of recognition or applause. When we speak too openly about our charitable acts, we risk overshadowing the very essence of generosity. The act becomes less about the recipient and more about the giver. This shift, however unintended, can dilute the sincerity of your intentions and invite unnecessary scrutiny or judgment from others. True generosity thrives in quiet acts of kindness where the focus remains on the difference made rather than the credit received. Moreover, sharing your acts of charity may inadvertently create expectations, both from others and from yourself. The quiet, joyful simplicity of giving can become entangled in the need to meet perceived obligations or maintain appearances. When generosity is practiced privately, it remains untainted, a pure offering from the heart. This does not mean you should never share your charitable work. There are moments when speaking about your efforts can inspire others to join in or contribute to a cause close to your heart. The key is intention, sharing with the purpose of spreading awareness rather than seeking validation. This approach ensures that your generosity retains its authenticity while empowering others to act. Acts of charity, when done in silence, carry a special power. They are acts of selflessness that enrich not only the lives of those you help but also your own spirit. The satisfaction of knowing you have made a difference without the need for external acknowledgement fosters a deep sense of fulfillment. In these moments, you embody the highest form of giving, one that uplifts others while nurturing your soul. Let your generosity be a quiet force in the world, one that speaks not through words but through the positive change it creates. By keeping these acts private, you preserve their purity, protect your intentions, and ensure that the focus remains where it belongs, on the impact, not the recognition. In this quiet humility lies the truest expression of kindness, a legacy of goodness that requires no audience to shine. 7. Old grudges and past insults. Life is a journey paved with countless interactions, some joyous, others challenging. Along the way, we inevitably encounter moments of hurt, where words or actions leave a lasting mark. These grievances, whether they stem from misunderstandings or deliberate insults, can linger like stones in the heart, weighing us down as we move forward. Yet, holding on to these old grudges serves no purpose other than to anchor us to pain that no longer belongs in our present. The truth is that carrying past insults doesn't hurt the person who caused them, it only hurts you. Often, the individuals who wronged you may have long forgotten the incident while you continue to bear its emotional weight. This burden can rob you of joy, cloud your relationships, and diminish the lightness of spirit that comes from living freely. To revisit these wounds repeatedly is to give them power over your happiness, a power they do not deserve. Letting go of old grudges is not about condoning the actions of others or pretending the hurt never happened. It is about reclaiming your peace and refusing to let the actions of others define your narrative. Forgiveness, in this sense, is not a gift you give to them, it is a liberation you grant yourself. It is an act of courage to release the bitterness and make room for joy, clarity, and love. When you choose silence over revisiting past wrongs, you allow yourself to step fully into the present. You create space for healing, growth, and a sense of lightness that comes from no longer carrying unnecessary burdens. The energy once consumed by resentment can now be channeled into relationships that uplift you, activities that bring you joy, and moments that enrich your life. Life is too fleeting to dwell on what has already passed. By choosing to let go of old grudges, you honor your journey by prioritizing peace over pain. In this quiet act of release, you find the freedom to live with a heart unencumbered by the weight of yesterday. 8. Your honor and reputation. Honor and reputation are precious, often built over a lifetime of choices, actions, and character. They reflect who you are and the values you hold dear. Yet as we age, we come to understand that true dignity is not found in others' validation, but in the quiet confidence of knowing who we are without needing to broadcast it. When we seek to remind others of our accomplishments or defend our reputation, we risk diminishing the very qualities that make us honorable. Constantly speaking of one's achievements can appear as insecurity, a need for external affirmation that contradicts the inner strength that true dignity requires. Those who matter will see your worth not because you tell them, but because your actions consistently reflect it. There is a quiet power in allowing your life to speak for itself. Your integrity, kindness, and resilience are evident in the way you live, not in how you describe yourself. This humility not only preserves your dignity but also deepens the respect others feel for you. It creates an authenticity that resonates far more deeply than any words ever could. Furthermore, focusing on defending or promoting your reputation can draw attention to criticism or misunderstandings that might otherwise fade into irrelevance. Engaging with every comment or judgment only amplifies their impact. Silence, in contrast, demonstrates a profound sense of self-assurance. It conveys that you do not need to prove your worth to anyone, as it is already evident in the legacy you are creating. Honor is not a fleeting acknowledgement from others, it is the lasting impact of a life lived with integrity. By choosing to protect your reputation through quiet actions rather than loud declarations, you embody the essence of true dignity. Your story is told not through words, but through the lives you've touched, the kindness you've shared, and the challenges you've overcome with grace. In this stage of life, let your honor shine quietly like a steady light that needs no fanfare. Trust that those who truly value you will see and appreciate the authenticity of your journey without the need for constant reminders. This silent strength is the hallmark of a life well lived, one rooted in self-respect, clarity, and a profound understanding of what truly matters. The quiet strength of discretion. As we journey through the later chapters of life, we discover that true wisdom lies not only in what we have learned, but in how we choose to share it. The practice of discretion is not a retreat from the world but a conscious act of self-preservation, a way to protect the sanctity of our experiences, the dignity of our relationships, and the peace of our inner selves. By safeguarding certain aspects of our lives, we create a personal sanctuary, a space where our deepest values, lessons, and joys remain untouched by external noise or judgment. This choice is not about isolation, it is about balance. It allows us to remain fully engaged with the world while honoring the parts of our journey that are uniquely ours. In choosing what to keep private, we empower ourselves to live authentically, free from the weight of unnecessary opinions and expectations. We become the quiet custodians of our stories, sharing only what enriches our connections, and keeping sacred what strengthens our sense of self. Let us embrace the quiet strength that comes from living with intention and dignity. In this space of thoughtful restraint, we find not only peace but also the freedom to live a life deeply aligned with who we truly are, a life where our actions speak louder than words and our inner world remains a treasure known only to us. As you reflect on the wisdom of discretion, ask yourself, what parts of your life deserve the sanctuary of silence? In answering this question, you take the first step toward a life of serenity, dignity, and profound self-respect. This is the gift of discretion, a timeless wisdom that guides us to live not just longer, but better, with grace and quiet resilience. These lessons are meant to inspire you to live fully and authentically. Now, I'd love to hear from you. Take a moment to reflect and share one thing you've learned and plan to apply in your own life. Let's support each other on this journey toward embracing these truths. If you enjoyed this video, please leave a comment with 1. If not, feel free to comment with 0. Your feedback means a lot to us. Don't forget to like, share, and subscribe to our YouTube channel for more content like this. Thank you for watching, and here's to living life on your own terms.